Hello everybody, welcome to my Philippine diary. Let's talk about my current housing situation. A while back my wife was out and about in the city and she saw an abandoned house. She spoke to the caretaker and asked if we could have a look around inside. She called me up, I went down and we had a look inside. I liked what I saw. I liked that the dirty kitchen was large enough that I could probably make a small office out of it and still reserve part of it as a dirty kitchen. I liked that there was enough backyard that we could make a large garden. And I liked that there was more living space there than in my current situation. So, let's have a look at this abandoned house. Okay, we're back. So we go up to see the owner of the house and we talk, and a problem comes up. And this is a problem. She wasn't ready to rent the house because the previous tenant left owing some money on the electric bill and the water bill. For the owner to rent the house out again, she would have to pay that money as well as fix the place up, do cleanup, etc. And that probably would have cost about 100,000 pesos, $2,000. Since she didn't have the money to do all that, she just was not actively trying to rent the house out. So I made her an offer, and this was the offer. I told her I would pay the outstanding debt of the previous tenant, which was 8,500 pesos or $170. I told her I'd do some small modifications, some small upgrades to make the house livable for ourselves. And I said we would do that under the following condition. Here's my offer. I would like a 5-year rental agreement contract. I would like 2 months worth of rent for free, being I could live in a house for 2 months for free because there's so much to be done that I would probably be living at my old house while we were working on the house. And thirdly, if I decide I don't want this contract, I want to be able to buy it out for 1 month or 3,500 pesos. That means I'd like to be able to terminate the contract for the approximate cost of $70. She agreed to all three of those items, and so the deal was on. The moving cost was 17,000 pesos or $340. And that's 3,500 first month's rent, 3,500 deposit. That's a total of 14,000. The previous tenant's debts were 8,500. And there was a $30 attorney fee. I had a contract drawn up stipulating all that we had spoke about. So we started moving forward. Before we moved in, we replaced the toilet. The owner paid for half of that. Some tiles on the kitchen sink, roof work. We had a little tarring done on the outside, and some wooden panels on the inside put in. Both front and rear yards were cleaned somewhat. And there was a leak in the backyard. We had that taken care of and had a nozzle put on. All of that totaled 25,000 pesos or roughly $500. That made the house livable, and so we moved in. I estimated that it would cost $1,000 to make the house look really nice. So that's 500 in. We're now living in the house, and the other $500 or 25,000 pesos is just going to be for more cosmetic stuff. I'd like to paint all the rooms in the house. I'd like to paint the roof. I'd like to paint the front gate. Um, and I'd like to start a garden. So with that in mind, that's how we came about living in this place. And as mentioned previously, we're paying 3,500 pesos or $70 a month, contract for 5 years. Let's have a look at the house as it is. Here we go. Hello everybody. Welcome to my Philippine diary. We're outside the house that I'm currently renting for 3,500 pesos a month. That's 70 US dollars. Let's have a tour. As you can see, it has a small front yard, gated with razor wire on the fence for security and bars on the window. This is the first bedroom. It's a 2-bedroom apartment, house. And this is the second bedroom, my daughter's bedroom. Here we have a small dining area and kitchen area. Sink, running water, etc., etc. Followed by the one and only bathroom. Next area is what's known as a wet kitchen or dirty kitchen. It's where a lot of people do their cleaning of fish and gutting of animals if they have live animals or we're cooking live animals. Currently it's occupied by a motorcycle and some extra things. I had hoped to commandeer this room and use it for a small office, so that's where the next upgrade to the house is going to be. We will proceed outside this door, proceed outside through this door. And there's a small backyard area. I was thinking we would clean this up and make it a garden with dirt and grass. Okay, now back to the front. It's a long area for cars, probably enough for two full-size cars, 2 or 3. And that about does the tour of the house. Well, that's where I'm currently living. And that's another entry into my Philippine diary. Don't forget to like, share, comment, or subscribe. Thank you.